Hey everyone, Melissa Metcalf-Leroy here, coming to you once again for week 14 of the 2020 52-week Eating Healthy Challenge. And this week is probably a very familiar recipe for you. This is the breakfast pizza. I have done this one many times. And so in still continuing, let's see what we have in the pantry and Melissa's version of the very popular Food Network TV show Chopped. I had some of the gluten-free pizza mixes still in the cabinet, so I thought, well, my family absolutely loves this recipe and so do I. So let's get started. You can see here that I already have the pizza crust prepared. So what we did, I just followed the simple instructions on the box, and I love using either Bob's Red Mill pizza crust mix and or Anna's breads. Those two by far are my favorite. So what we're going to do here is I followed the instructions. As you can see, it's halfway baked. There's still a little bit of doughy spaces and spots here in the dough. That's okay. It's going to go back in to the oven in just a moment once we get all the toppings on there. So toppings, we actually have some bacon that we just baked in the oven. It's really nice and crisp here. We're also, instead of a sauce, we're going to be actually using farm fresh eggs. So 5 of those we're just going to break around the pizza. And then as the topping, of course, all natural sliced mozzarella cheese. So make sure that you get the cheese that's in the deli department, not in the dairy department. That is going to be the best cheese for you. If you've watched Dr. Bacone and I before, you will note that you want to make sure that when you look at the ingredients of cheese, it's simply milk, enzymes, cultures. That's the only thing that should be in your cheese. All right, so let's get started here. So we're just gonna go around placing eggs wherever you think sauce should be. And it's gonna be a little bit of a overlap situation going on here, and that's perfectly fine. All right, as you can see, I'm just kind of going along the pie format here. There we go. So what I'm going to do, and what I like to do here, is just take a fork and kind of break up the egg yolks just a little bit, so that way they're going to kind of run around on the pizza crust. Perfect. All right. To this, we're just going to break up the bacon. It doesn't have to be perfect here. If you want to do long strips of bacon, you certainly can. I'm using, as you can see, a little bit larger pieces here. A little bit more, just to make sure we've got enough to where when someone bites into it, they're going to get a piece of bacon. So what I'm using here is I'm actually using the uncured bacon, no sugar added. So it's an all-natural bacon. All right, it doesn't look yummy so far. All right, so now what we're going to do is place the mozzarella cheese slices all over the toppings. Once you are satisfied, you've gotten enough coverage here on your pizza of cheese and toppings. And keep in mind, you could also make this a veggie pizza. There's so many different modifications that you could do here with different toppings. You could also, if you had any of the basil pesto sauce left from the combination sandwiches from this week, you could also use that as a base for the sauce if you wanted to, instead of eggs. So once again, that's why I love this pizza, is there's so many different modifications, and it's a very healthy pizza, breakfast pizza for you. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy.